Hey guys, and I haven't made a video in a really long time, so I thought I would make a video. So between Halloween and everything, I really did not have the time. And by the way, I got candy, and I have way more than this, but I just put some right here because I don't want to eat all of it at night. So yeah, I got some M&M's. That shit. Look at that shit. Okay, anyways. So today we're going to be making gel eyeliner. Now, I'm wearing it right now. I have to admit I am not very good at applying eyeliner, so I'm learning. So this is a brown one that is from my mom, and I didn't want to waste it because it's a Smashbox brand and it's a pretty good one, so I thought if I mix my old eyeliner with the one that I'm making, it might make it a better quality. Although it is not black, it's more like a dark brown, but it's okay. So what you're going to need is your container, and this is the one I'm using, a piece of paper, and a desk to work on. I'll tell you why the piece of paper. Charcoal powder, which I have right there. That's my charcoal powder. It's from a capsule. So, wait, hold on a second. And then some popsicle sticks. This is optional, but if you guys, petroleum jelly. And this is optional, but if you guys don't want to use petroleum jelly, you can use concealer, but you want to use a thick concealer or a thick primer. And I recommend using a concealer, particularly a light one, because it'll give it more opaque color because it has a white background to it. And then some aloe vera gel. Now the aloe vera gel is completely optional, and if you want, you can just use aloe vera gel if you don't want to use petroleum jelly, but I think that the petroleum jelly makes it thick. So, and then if you guys do not have charcoal powder, then you can use eyeshadow, which I'm going to use some eyeshadow and some charcoal powder. So starting out, you're going to want to scrape your charcoal powder. Now, I'm going to attempt to get it onto my paper, so like a little sweeper. Okay. So I got some onto my paper. Again, I will explain later. So I got most of it on there. And now I'm gonna just scrape some eyeshadow. This is a black one now. It's not completely black. It's more like a lighter black, like a charcoal, like a more gray, like it has grayish tones to it, but I'm just mixing it in. And again, I'm going to be mixing the one that I have here, and I'm just going to mix these together. Now, do not use regular charcoal that you would use every day. You want to use the special charcoal in the little capsules. Jill saying. Okay. Now, this still has a little bit in there, so I just want to get it off of the sides because it'll make it a little easier. So now this is the time that you would add in your aloe vera gel. Ooh. Now it does have a very gel consistency, so it will make the consistency of it very gel-like. And I also think that it makes it stay on a little longer as well. Like, that's just my opinion. I think that it has some lastingness to it. So just mix that in really thoroughly. Well, you actually don't have to be too thorough with this, but I'm just mixing it in with the old eyeliner. Can be a little bit messy, so you want to try and be cautious of that. Put in a little bit more. Now, if you want, you can just use petroleum jelly, or you can just use aloe vera, whichever one brings to your need, but I think that aloe vera and petroleum jelly just kind of makes it awesome. So I'm going to add a little petroleum jelly since there already is the eyeliner in here that is like the high quality Smashbox eyeliner, but I'm going to use another popsicle stick. I don't want to get any of that on there. Get your eyeliner, your jelly, whatever that is called, and mix it in there. Now, if your container is a little bit small for mixing it in, then you can use a mixing container, like another container to mix it in, like a little bit bigger container to make it easier. Now, I do not know that I have one, and I do. I have this one. It's actually a shot glass, but I like using it as a mixing container because it just makes everything easy. So I'm just gonna take it and put it right there. And since it is like a curved, since the shape of this is has an interesting shape, it actually makes it easier to mix because you could just really smush it around the edges. Okay, so there are still some lumps in there, but we can get those out later. So I'm going to add in a little bit more of my aloe vera. This is actually, it helps it thin it out. A little bit more of this. Now again, you can use your concealer. I just don't like risking using my concealer unless you're just going to use an inexpensive one, because I don't like wasting it, because sometimes it's really not worth it to use an expensive concealer for something like this. So I suggest just going out and buying a really cheap thick concealer. I don't know that there are a lot of cheap thick concealers, which is why I recommend aloe vera gel, because that stuff is like $2 tops for one bottle, or petroleum jelly, which is again $2 tops for a tub of it, unless you're getting Vaseline, which is a little bit more expensive than petroleum jelly, even though it's the same thing. So that's my consistency, and it looks like poop right now. So now we're going to add in our charcoal powder to make it not brown, because it's brown right now, and I just got it all over my fingers. Just mix it in there. So I'm gonna put more. Yeah! More of my eyeshadow in here. Because my charcoal powder is actually, the grains of the charcoal powder aren't too fine, so they're not like fine enough, I don't feel. So that is what mine looks like. I don't really think that it is dark enough, and I think that that's my fault because of the black that I did not put in there. That black is a really light black eyeshadow. But now is the time that I would add some concealer. Just like a little bit of it. You want to use a clean popsicle stick. I'm using a clean side of a popsicle stick. So, let me just have it right under there so you guys can see it. And I suggest that with the concealer, to make it a little bit thicker, is to add more eyeshadow than you would with the other ones, because it makes it thicker. And the more eyeshadow you add, the thicker it gets, really. And a great way for mixing it actually is just by like scooping it and then going like that, because I think that mixes it as well. And there's still little parts where you probably can't see it in the camera, but there's like little parts where there's still some concealer, like you can see the concealer in there. So just okay. So this is my gel eyeliner, and I will make a separate video on me testing it out because this video is just way too long. But now I'm just going to put it into the container. It can be a little tricky depending on how big or small your container is. But you guys will get the hang of it. So I'm going to get more of my, get as much as you can to put in there. It's a little bit hard to get all of this out. So it's probably the most that I'm going to get out of it. Just going to kind of stuff it in there. Okay, now using a tissue, you're going to get off all the extra stuff from the sides. I'm just going to get it, kind of swipe it. At the top I like to swipe it, and this is because it gets all the extra at the top that you don't need. So now, put the cap on. And the color of this, I'm just going to say musty brown, because it has like some musty black, I should say, because it has like black and brown in there. That's what it looks like. You can still see some of the concealer, but oh well, that's what it looks like. And I'm going to show you guys a demo. I will actually just swatch it right now. Swatch it. That's the swatch of it. And then if you like make it like not a lot on there. Now I'm just gonna like show you guys. So that's when I like rub it in a little bit. And I'll just show you guys overall. So now I've rubbed it in a lot, and it's still pretty pigmented, but you're not gonna like rub it in when you put it on, but it's gonna be a little bit. And it'll actually be a little bit greasy the first few times you use it, but it kind of dries out a little bit and turns into like a more non-greasy formula, so it gets less greasy and less smeary, but at first it's probably going to be a little smeary. So thanks for watching. I will leave a comment down below if you guys want a demo on me putting this on myself. If you guys want more videos of me making my own makeup, leave a comment down below, but even if you don't make a comment, I'm probably going to make another makeup video. So watch out for those things. I love y'all. You guys are adorable. Bye.